If you want to hear more backstory on the Birdie Patterson investigation, stop what you're doing and make sure that you're subscribed to our podcast. That's where you get all the backstory. What did that say?
Birdie.
Come along a chilling journey into the eternal realm of Nashville, Tennessee.
Home to country music
and hot chicken.
But amongst the honky-tonks is a town full of terrifying ghosts.
We'll take to the sinister underbelly of Nashville's dark history.
We'll unearth the captivating stories woven within the infamous locals of Smoky Row and Hell's Half Acre. A place so evil, it once was overrun with notorious criminals, bootleggers, gamblers, and prostitutes.
Damn!
Oh!
Alright, man.
It's true crime meets paranormal.
This is Why They Hunt Nashville.
This is like the biggest graveyard I've ever seen in my life.
Man, listen, I've been in some big ones doing the graveyard shit, but this one is well organized.
Yeah.
Like, it's some rhyme and reason to this one, man.
They thought about it. They were like, they got an architect.
Yeah, exactly. But think about how many years ago people were buried here to already have all of that thought out and organized for the future of lives coming to rest.
Yo, you know what I'm gonna say? They didn't make it like they used it. They don't make them like they used it. Graveyards today, they just be like, all these fake flowers.
Think about that. When's the last time you've seen a new cemetery being built? You haven't. You was really thinking, but you haven't.
I don't know. Is that a good thing?
I mean, bro, I don't know.
Birdie Patterson was a well-known figure in Nashville during the late 1800s. She was a prostitute and a madam who ran several brothels in the city. Known for her magnetic personality and extravagant lifestyle, Birdie attracted wealthy admirers all over Nashville. But on a steamy, hot summer night, a bullet to the chest would end her life. The circumstances around her death are shrouded in mystery even today. Now Birdie roams the streets of Nashville, terrorizing people in and around the very same buildings she once worked in. Multiple sightings of Birdie's ghost claim to see her walking the halls on the second floor in the building she once lived in. There are also reports of a female disembodied voice saying what appears to be the word murder or misery, followed by a blood-curdling scream. So this begs the question, why does Birdie Patterson haunt? We'll see if we can find a sign. We're looking for SG4. So 5 and 4 are next to each other.
This definitely sounds and feels like a game of Battleship.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. S4.
Yeah.
Where's he? You're all right.
That blue truck, he looks like a gravedigger.
No, he definitely works here.
All right, let's look at this sign up here.
This is section in.
Section N12. No.
We want to ask these gentlemen maybe where.
Yeah. All right, we can do that, I suppose.
We can take the easy way.
Yeah. I guess. Do you know, like, the surroundings here? What? You do?
Probably as much as anybody.
You work here?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Mark.
Mark. How are you? So, this right here, so from what my map is telling me, is this like 5 and 4 in the old days?
This is 4.
This is 4.
Grade 4.
Okay.
Then the grade 5. And then drive and go down through there between the trees and that.
Yeah.
Then the grade 5 will be on that side.
Okay, so this is, so between these two roads is single grade 5 and single grade 4. Correct. Okay. Well, we found it. I do appreciate you, Martin. This is it. So SG, I found out, means single grave.
Okay.
And this is where the poor people were buried, and they couldn't even afford headstones. So Birdie was buried here, and somewhere. And so she had a headstone, from what I understand, but they just dug her up so many times that she lost her headstone.
Oh, wow.
But they also would perform her autopsy every time after they dug her up. So literally you're standing in the location where not only she was buried, but she was dug up and an autopsy was being performed on her.
That's crazy.
So I think what we should do is get the dowsing rods.
Okay.
And see if we can get Birdie to talk to us.
Okay, I'm with
and
it.
Find her.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
Let's do it. So here's the thing about dowsing rods. So a lot of people think, oh, I can just do yes or no questions with them, like spirit world crap.
That's how I've always used it.
Yeah, but that's, to be honest with you, there's a scientific method to this. This is what pioneers used. These are copper.
Right.
Okay? And scientists use these to find water holes, but also graves and anything that was like, it was kind of like ground penetrating radar.
Before ground penetrating radar?
Yeah. So that's really what it is. So as you can see.
But like, how does that work though? Like, I don't,
look.
Is it gonna like guide me in the direction?
I am not Mr. Wizard. So I don't know how, but what I do know is that if there is an indenture underneath your feet, like a water or a grave, it's gonna cross. So here, test it out. And I mean,
well, you know how to do it. You test it out.
Well, I mean, you just see how you're holding it. All right, here. Watch, test it out. I'll show you. This is totally true. This is not a joke. This is hey everybody.
We can trust you.
You can trust me. No, seriously though, this is legit. So as you can see, they're moving. My hands, and they're going straight ahead. Like if I go here, so they're with me.
Right.
They're with me.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Now watch me.
You have very sturdy wrists.
Right. Well, you know, I have a lot of workout. I've worked out.
Oh, we can tell.
I've worked.
I love it.
Yeah, I work out. I'm like the Rock.
You said the Rock?
Yeah, the Rock.
I can see the resemblance.
You see it. Okay, cool. All right, so now I'm going to go over this grave right here. Now, if somebody is literally buried underneath here and there's a big hole.
So there's no, the nearest grave is over here.
Right. So I'm literally going to step on this poor gentleman's grave.
No, don't step around, but near it.
Okay, I'm not
respectfully.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to try to be as respectful as possible for science.
Right.
Okay?
Gotcha.
And I do believe in faith, too. So I'm a scientist with faith. But no, for real, let's go. See how it's starting to move?
Well, I see you moving.
I'm not moving.
You're twisting of your body.
Well, you wouldn't let me step on it.
Okay, let me
Can I step on the... I'm sorry.
Respectfully.
I respect you wholeheartedly, my friend. I really do. I just want to show my friend how this works.
Okay, that's fair.
Is that okay?
That's fair.
Thank you. They're starting to move.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
I'm not doing anything. They just moved.
Okay, I'm not going to say that the Graveyard Shift family doesn't trust you.
Yeah.
But I think they trust me a little bit more.
I agree. That's why I'm like, why are you trying to show me? Like, who's this? They're like, who's this fat guy that looks like The Rock? No. So, steady hands, right?
Steady hands. Clearly, we're not by anything.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. So it's trying to find something right now. We'll walk forward.
Whoa, I feel like it's like...
Is it pulling you?
No,
I'm telling you, that's what it does.
Mark, I'm not playing, bro.
I know.
I am not playing.
I know. See?
Mark.
And there.
Let me tell you why that's crazy. It's crazy because as I was walking, look, we're not even by the grave anymore. As I was walking, it was turning. Like, it was literally turning like, nah, bruh, it's a grave over here. And then as soon as, again, once I got right here by the grave, that's interesting. That's interesting.
And you can feel the magnetic pull.
You could feel the pull.
Yeah.
You could feel the pull.
No, it's real. It's legit.
Wow.
I tell everyone at home, go get one. You'll go into a graveyard. You'll feel the indention of the ground.
That's interesting. Okay.
Yeah, but that's how people in the elderly times, as I like to call them, found water. But also, that's how you found a grave, or you found buried treasure.
Okay. But we can't do any digging.
No, I'm not digging.
Can't do any digging here anymore. All right, man. So I guess the best way to do it, man, what I typically probably would do is just be like, just ask Birdie to see if she can just maybe, the same way this was pulling.
Yeah. Maybe Birdie will pull you.
Pull us somewhere.
Well, here's the thing. For well over 100 years, the girl died in 1883.
Yeah.
She's been mistreated in death her entire life, to a point where she was super famous and now she's forgotten. So I think
That's the worst.
What?
That's the worst.
Yeah.
Like being on the all-time high and then never being thought about again.
Right, and I think she's somebody that wants to be thought about
100%.
in a positive light again.
100%.
And the fact that we're here to tell her story should make her open to us.
Receptive to us trying to communicate with
Yeah.
her. But we know for sure that she's in this section of the cemetery.
Yes.
Okay.
Her
After all of her movals and removals,
yes,
and
it was
ended here.
Her death certificate claims she was in what SG4 of Mount Olivet Cemetery, which SG stands for single grave. As you can see, these are all single graves.
Right.
And this is obviously a place where they would have put
People that had less than.
yeah, because those are
Okay.
so.
All right. So
Let's see if Birdie wants to let us into her
For sure.
afterlife so that we can tell her story in life.
So all the spirits that are here, please know that me and Mark come in love, peace, and respect. We are here to try to speak to Birdie. Birdie, we would love for your truth to be told. Yeah, man. Everyone else, do you see that white butterfly?
Yeah, I do.
Everyone in my comment section always says, like, anytime there's a white butterfly somewhere, like that's a sign.
So you think that butterfly could be Birdie leading us?
Look where she's hovering.
Yeah. Let's go to it.
Come on. I think that's a great start.
I
think
agree.
that's a great.
Well, no, because I always think every time I see a butterfly, that's my mom.
Right.
So, because when she passed, there was a butterfly garden right next to her.
Right. Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I always believe that her spirit passes on in butterflies. So I believe that. So
She's still right there.
Yeah.
And to see a white butterfly and to be able to track it the way that we're tracking it.
Right.
It's like she's literally, I'm going to keep referring it to as her.
Yeah. I think if we're in a general vicinity, maybe she likes the shade.
I was 100% going to say that. I don't think she would not talk to us over there.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, here's my question too. Maybe after an autopsy, did they fully bury her correctly, or did they just spread her out?
No, that would have been too much work.
I'm not trying to.
That would have been too much work. That would have been too much work. Putting her all over the place.
Would you also? Where would you do an autopsy? Would you do
Definitely under the shade because it's hot.
All right. So
that's probably the biggest space and tree.
Yeah.
It's a lot of shade over there.
Right.
So I definitely do that over there.
Because Birdie was somebody that really liked the limelight, the stardom. She liked to be the center of everyone's attention. So the fact that we're here today really is probably
making her.
Yeah, for real.
Making her day.
I think so.
Okay. So, Birdie, we've asked you to lead us to us, and we felt like you've led us to the direction, the area, the vicinity that you may be in. We would love to talk to you and hear your story and hear your truth. You're the star of this episode, my dear, so we would love to hear from you and maybe find out what really happened to you. You can talk to us through this box. It will not hurt or harm you. It just gives us a way to hear you. Can you tell us your name, please? What did that say?
Birdie.
That did sound...
Rosemary?
No. Okay. Side note, you're new. Rosemary has been following us since November of us doing the graveyard shift. So this is the same app that I've been using since Ghost Brothers.
Right.
And you've seen me use it 1,000 times.
1 billion.
No, Rosemary never came out before.
Never heard her.
Since November, she's been following us,
Yeah.
seemingly, or it's just programmed in this app.
Sure.
That's what we're trying to figure out. But a recent episode we had, Rosemary seemingly helped a young boy named Daniel transition.
Rosemary
Okay, Rosemary, are you there? Can you help Daniel? Did she say sure? So they split up. They're talking to each other.
Rosemary's a co-host.
Oh, she's definitely the third party.
She is a
Well,
wow.
no, technically you're the third party now. She
was the co-host
before you.
Well, she's just gonna hate me.
So,
I'm the third wheel.
hey man, listen. So maybe Rosemary's here to help us to get in contact with Birdie. I say that to say.
You know, because I thought I heard Birdie.
Birdie, something along that sort, right?
Yeah.
Right. Let's see.
Helen.
Helen?
Helen.
Birdie, are you here with us? I heard it sound like a whisper that said yeah. Birdie, how do you feel about us coming and trying to find out your story? Sound like somebody said give up.
Give up on her. Like boys.
No, that said give up hunting me. Are you telling us to stop looking for you?
Lightning?
No, you know what it's saying. It sounded like it was multiple male voices that said give up hunting me. Like it was almost like some man trying to say like stop looking for her.
Yeah,
Like stop.
And that could be Boyd, who doesn't want the truth.
Right.
Because he did shoot her.
Yep.
But it also could be Turner.
Right.
Because I think there's something to Turner. He was known as a very, like, as the word would be, scoundrel. You're a scoundrel.
You know what's funny? I didn't say anything, but I heard the box say he's a cop.
Yeah, I heard cop.
Did you? Right?
I did hear cop.
Right? And I'm not gonna be funny, you're sounding like a cop right now.
Well, I mean, everyone's a suspect in a murder investigation.
That's what I'm saying.
Look, I ain't trying to be like a cop. I'm just being real. Like, there's no such thing as coincidences. I don't believe in them.
Okay.
And I do believe everyone's a suspect.
Okay.
And the night before she died, she got in a fight with an African-American woman. So apparently there was a curse, and this was written in the newspaper. And the curse said, "In death, I hope you never rest."
Huh.
Which here we are.
Because you said she's been moved how many times?
4.
4 times since she's been buried.
Yeah. Once is enough. Like,
Yeah.
3 is kind of a...
That's excessive.
Yeah. 4?
It's like, whoa, what are we doing here?
That's
you like
like-
it.
yeah.
Like, okay, so we
So
got
we
a
got
lot
a
of
lot
info.
to
We
talk
got a
to.
lot to unpack. Birdie. Said don't leave.
Don't leave.
We're not. We're trying to hear your story. We don't want anyone on the other side to silence you. Is someone there trying to keep you from talking? Is it the man? What is the name of the man? The creep? Can you tell us the name of the person that's trying to silence you? Birdie.
Bill?
Said
Bill. William. William L. Boyd. I heard Bill.
Wait a minute.
I heard Bill. I know you heard Bill.
I heard Bill, but you're right. William. So, Birdie, did Boyd hurt you?
Boyd.
Did William Boyd kill you?
Again.
It said again.
Again.
Did he hurt you? Rosemary. Rosemary, are you here to help Birdie? Maybe.
Rosemary, yeah. I'd like to hear it. Rosemary, go for it.
Rosemary, can you help Birdie? I'll try. I said try.
Okay. Maybe.
Birdie, what type of help do you need from us? History.
Okay.
Maybe getting the story, right?
Yeah.
Were you depressed, Birdie? Somebody said, yeah, very. Birdie. On again. Birdie, were you depressed? The night that you died, they said that you got into a fight with, it said the man. Did the man hurt you? So he said, somebody said I did.
Yeah, well, if he did, he never said it in life. He swore till his death that she committed suicide.
Boyd, are you here as well? William Boyd, are you here as well? So I'm right here.
I believe he's here. He's got to be here. I know. He's buried here too.
William, did you harm Birdie?
William.
I heard William. Birdie, can you tell us what happened that night? Again, bruising.
Bruising again. Did he beat her?
Right.
You know, it's interesting. There were never any reports of markings on her. Only a bullet wound.
Really? Okay. Okay.
Which is why they autopsied her, because multiple times, and that's why they dug her up, because they wanted to know which direction the bullet went.
It said in.
In, yeah. Well, which way? Did it go up or down? Because if she shot herself, it goes up. If it goes down, he shot her.
He got real active real quick.
That could mean a lot of things.
Birdie.
He was on the brandy.
Birdie, can you tell us, did you harm yourself that night? A bullet.
I heard Boyd.
I heard bullet.
Bullet. Boyd, bullet. I heard. She said Boyd. I wish we could play that. You know what? We can.
We can play it back.
We play it back, everybody. I would like to play that back.
Let's see. You're calling in an instant replay?
Well, hell yeah. Let's go back to the tape.
Yeah. Oh,
go
yeah.
Back, go back. Go back.
It's easy. Right here. This is what this
Hold
camera.
on. I gotta get it too. This is harder for me.
Oh, so maybe that's enough. Okay, look at this.
Oh man, that shoots so good.
Right.
You know, it's interesting. There were never any reports of markings on her.
Okay.
Which is why they autopsied her, because multiple times that's why they dug her up, because they wanted to know which direction the bullet went.
In. It said in. The bullet went in.
Well, which way? Did it go up or down? Because if she
Went up. It just.
it goes up.
Up, that's suicide.
A bullet. So he got real active right here. Boyd. Birdie. I heard Boyd. Birdie, can you tell us, did you harm yourself that night? I was shot. Bullet. I heard bullet.
Wow.
You said I was shot.
And
it said bullet, but
it could have said Boyd, too.
No, I heard Boyd earlier.
Yeah.
So right before that, I heard Boyd.
Right.
That I didn't catch in real time. And then right after that, it said I was shot very faintly. And then it said bullet.
Wow.
So I wonder, but see, the only thing that doesn't add up, and it could be a flaw on your end, Mark.
Nope.
She said...
I got a way to counter this, but I'd like you to say your theory first.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to counter it.
Got you.
I know what you're going to say.
She said it went up. When we asked about did you get how you got shot, it said it went up.
Right.
You said
right.
that up means suicide and not murder.
Well,
is that 100% though?
No, of course not.
Okay.
But also, I mean, if you're shooting yourself, which way? I mean, not that I want you to imitate.
No.
But if you are, which way are you going? If you're shooting yourself through the chest.
Oh, she got shot in the chest?
Yeah. Which way are you going?
Forward, right?
So you could go this way, straight.
Right.
Or it could just be up. I guess it could be down, but would you go down? But if Boyd was looking here, shooting poor old Birdie.
No, but see, you're looking at it like that.
Yeah. Or it could have been a struggle.
And it was up in the chest.
So the trajectory means nothing.
Your theory means nothing.
Well, it wasn't my theory. It was the defense's theory. That's how they tried to prove suicide.
Okay, all right, so
that theory means nothing. So there's no reasonable doubt there. So if the jury found Boyd guilty, it was because there was no reasonable doubt which way the bullet went. Even with the autopsy, it didn't prove that he shot her or she shot her.
There was still room that it could not have been.
Yeah.
Right. Everything from this spirit box session that we've gotten has stated, even from the beginning, it sounded like a dude that was trying to stop the conversation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Trying not to get the story out.
Right.
And it sounded like the woman was trying to tell what happened.
Right.
And then as we progressed, we got the key points of it. What happened in the room, it said that she was shot. You asked the trajectory. It said it went up, which verified what they said in the report.
Yes.
Okay, that's hit on. It said who did it, Boyd.
Right.
It called him Bill, which is a nickname of William.
Absolutely. And he gave her a nickname, Birdie. She could have called him
She for
Bill.
sure wasn't calling him William.
No. Hey, William.
No, it was definitely Bill.
She was like, oh, Bill.
Yeah.
Oh, Bill. Okay.
Okay. So.
Yeah, because Bill was a name back then.
I definitely feel like that session alone definitely got us closer to the theory of she was hurt and did not, in fact, hurt herself.
And it was murder.
Yeah.
And old Boyd killed her. Out of jealousy.
Hey man, we putting a big jacket on Boyd, man. But
well, everybody did. So,
but everyone thought that he did it, though, right?
Like OJ. Everybody thought Boyd was the OJ. But let's not even bring OJ into it. Let's say Casey Anthony.
Okay.
Boyd was Casey Anthony.
Well, everyone just knew.
Everybody knows Casey Anthony did it. Everybody assumed Boyd did it.
Right. It's leading more towards Boyd, man.
Boyd. I want to find Boyd. I want to find him.
Let's get to it then.
Let's see if we can. I mean, he's got to be. We know he's in here. There's a picture of his. I got a picture of it. Pop a picture right here. So let's.
So now we got to just.
I mean, it's a needle in a haystack. But how long do you think it'll take to check every grave in here? And 241. But
realistically, do we feel like we're at least in the elbow of the area?
Yeah, because everybody said, including her great nephew, that Boyd is buried right next to Lottie somewhere, or Laura, or Birdie, or whatever her name is.
Hey man, we're just gonna have to do an old-fashioned search, man.
Okay.
Search and rescue.
Before beauty.
Do the math on that one.
Now, This is where Boyd would be because look at how big these are.
Right. This is in 1895. This was erected.
Look how tall this thing is.
What's interesting, every cemetery I find in Atlanta, I rarely find anyone born in the early 1800s.
Yeah.
It's always like mid to late 1800s.
This guy, I mean, he lived through the Civil War.
Horace Manlove.
Yeah, this one was in the first 10 infantry and lived through the Civil War.
John was 8 and Horace was 9.
Oh man. But see, I wonder, I wonder what the significance is. I mean, how tall these are. Look how old these are. 1870. Oh, he died 6 days later. Oof.
Oh, that was a little kid. William.
Not even. That's a baby.
William Phillips Bang. William Bang. Bill Bang.
Bill Bang.
Bill Bang. Bill, I just want to let you know you have an amazing name. Bill Bang.
I'm so curious what the significance is of these Washington Monument ones.
Look at that with that cube on top.
That's interesting.
Right?
They don't make them like they used to.
At all.
So Boyd had an angel leaning over, so look at there.
Oh, wow.
See, I told you I'd find it.
So note, this is nowhere near where we originally were. We're about a mile.
This is the Boyd plot. So William is one of these in the plot.
Oh, this is the Boyd family plot. Okay.
Don't worry, here's William M.L. Boyd Sr. We didn't even have to go far. Oh, remember I said a ladybug?
Ladybug is good luck.
Whoa. Whoa.
So he was 63 when he passed.
Yep. And he was in the height of his fourth appeal when he did it.
What do you mean fourth appeal?
Like he was appealing the murder trial for the fourth time when he.
Oh, they were trying to get him 4 times on it.
Well, he was convicted, and he appealed it 4 times.
And finally got appealed.
Yeah. Well, no, he never got appealed, and he died.
So did he go to jail behind killing her?
Yeah, but not for long because he would appeal it and then he'd get out.
Is that how it worked back then?
Maybe that's how it works today.
It's interesting. All right.
Yeah, you can appeal.
But usually they don't let you out on appeal if you're already convicted.
True. I'm not sure how he got out, but he definitely didn't spend much time in jail.
So it's a good chance that he did kill this woman.
I believe he did. Although it is possible that she committed suicide. But I think this man was drunk in a fit of rage and just said, you know what, Birdie? The hell with you.
Now that headstone is
The monument? Which one?
The woman in front of her.
Oh. Oh, whoa. What if Birdie was that woman? What if you were that? See, now I could see myself doing it that way.
The lifestyle statue of yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that way.
Okay, that's not gouty.
Let's write that down. Let's write that down. Yeah, I am gouty, but I don't like mausoleum. Like I don't like that.
But just a life-size statue of yourself.
Me.
In marble.
Well, oh, in marble. I don't want no damn limestone.
I know what everybody's asking. Dalen, you just had your stool in the other cut.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Well, guys, don't worry about all that.
We like nature.
Little TV magic.
No, hey, this is comfy grass.
It definitely
This is
is.
soft grass. This is that Tennessee. Actually, that's clover. You know, like 4-leaf clover.
4-leaf clover.
Yeah.
All right. So we have finally found Mr. William L. Boyd Sr.
Mm-hmm. But yes,
Oh, wow. And this is his wife,
Mm-hmm.
Tenny Coleman.
Yeah. She died at 1881. So he had Birdie right after she died. And then this is his son. There's William N. Boyd Jr., who died in 73. So he died before Mom and Dad.
Right. So when was he with Birdie, though? After his wife died?
Yeah, I would say 81. From 81 to 83.
Oh, so immediately after his wife died.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I wonder how she died. Should we ask her?
If she maybe was harmed by William, too?
Yeah.
Oh, man, this is getting deep. Hold on. All right, let's go.
Well, and how did he die? Well, the son died before Mom and Dad.
But I don't think William would kill his son.
No, but how did he die?
I can understand him killing his mistress or his woman.
Yeah.
I can understand him maybe killing his wife to be with his woman.
It's always the boyfriend or the husband.
Let's see. Mr. Boyd said here. Are you here with us right now?
In cemetery? In cemetery? Yep.
So earlier today, we spoke to someone you may know. Are you familiar with Birdie? Yep.
Yep. I know Birdie.
Right. Did you used to date Birdie? Now, William, the rumor has it that you hurt Birdie.
And I figured out.
Says she fell.
She sure did fall.
Listen, you've already passed away now. You can't be judged any more than you've already been judged. Did you harm Birdie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said yeah.
He said yeah.
What did you do to Birdie?
Pushed Birdie.
Kill. How did you kill Birdie?
Street. Shot. Shot.
Where did you shoot Birdie?
Just, I don't know. Y'all.
You was excited. You was excited with that one.
I'm just like, I know how she got shot. Wait, I heard shot. Did you hear shot?
I did. Tenny. Tenny, are you here as well?
Tenny.
Said here. How do you feel about your husband potentially killing his lover? Good.
How did you die?
He wanted.
He wanted. Tenny, did William ever hurt you? Tenny, did William have a reputation for harming people? Tenny, do you forgive William? She's saying something.
Yeah. We'll have to look up how she died.
Yeah.
Because I have no idea how she died.
William, there's some pretty bad things being said about you. What do you have to say for yourself?
Nasty, not fair.
Do you have any remorse? Are you still in communication with Birdie? Mike? Did you ask Birdie to forgive you?
Said some things.
Do you have any remorse for hurting Birdie? Did you love Birdie? What was y'all's last argument about? Do you feel like Birdie was cheating on you? No. Do you feel like she was trying to move on from you? Scared? Was Birdie afraid of you? Yes.
Terrified.
What did you do to her for her to be afraid of you? Get up. Kenny, were you afraid of Will? Kenny, did William ever hurt you? It said get up. Like it keeps saying get up. Like he doesn't want us here. William, do you want us to leave you alone? Are we prying too deep into your past? Pry. Do you want us to stop? We're just trying to give you the opportunity to tell your side. Said thank you. Are you trapped here on Earth?
I'm stuck.
I'm stuck. Oh. Where are you?
Grave.
Terror.
Will you ever be able to transition all the way? Said no.
Did you shoot Birdie?
Up.
Shoot up. Get up. Shoot.
What part of the body did you shoot Birdie?
Yeah, you just assuming. Did you shoot Birdie?
He said, did you?
No, I didn't. I've never shot anybody. Bill?
So, William, what was your defense?
Normal.
One?
Keep on strong.
William, you were in the room with Birdie. Did she shoot herself?
Help.
You know.
You know.
I think you shot her. I'm gonna say you shot her. Yeah.
The world believes that you did do it.
Did you do it? Yes.
He said, did what? Did you shoot Birdie? Whispered. What was your reasoning for shooting Birdie? Lover?
Everything.
Everything?
You know.
Did you have regrets of hurting Birdie?
Want it.
Want it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you do it again if you had the opportunity?
Actually.
Mary Ellen, it's me. Mary Ellen's been following us like Rosemary since November. Mary Ellen, are you there to help William transition?
Well, on.
Go.
Brick.
Family messaging. How does your family think about your reputation before you passed away? Say it doesn't matter. The rest of the Boyd family here, how do you feel about the accusations of William? Do y'all trust that William did not hurt Birdie? Well, at least it seems like the family's sticking with their family member.
Man, this guy is shady. I mean, look.
It seems like it. It seems like it.
I know she had her demons, and rightfully so. She probably lived a hard life.
Right.
But at the end of the day,
She didn't deserve that.
nah, and I think the more we've learned throughout the day, her trying to secure money,
Yeah.
her trying to find companionship, her trying to get rid of this guy.
Yeah.
When she's like, I'm leaving you, and if basically he's like, you leave me, I'll kill you.
Yeah.
And he did.
And he even admitted to when we asked, he said, yeah.
Yeah, I think he was showing remorse, but again, I have no remorse for you because I feel very bad for Birdie.
Yeah. But I wonder how his wife feels about that.
Well, she was dead.
But now
I know.
you have to be buried next to your husband who potentially did something horrible once you left.
Yeah, I wonder what happened there. We'll have to look up what happened to old Tenny. I
Yeah.
like that name, Tenny, by the way.
Great session, man. This is an interesting case.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna put a case close on this one.
Yeah.
William L. Boyd,
Hey, man,
your jury of your peers right now, guilty.
I see why they convicted you 4 times.
Yeah.
Like,
And then what you did to her to dig her up all those times, even worse.
go through all of that stuff.
Well, and again, that could have been the curse.
Yeah.
We have no idea who was the woman who cursed her, but I'd love to ask her some questions.
Right.
But maybe I don't want to go that far.
So both of them, Birdie and William, are almost like being tormented in the afterlife.
Yeah,
For whatever reason.
right.
Good stuff, man.
Good stuff.
Good stuff.
Thanks, Mr. Boyd.
We appreciate the conversation. We hope that, judgment works out for you.
Why they haunt? Why they haunt? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, yeah.
If you want to hear more backstory on the Birdie Patterson investigation, stop what you're doing and make sure that you're subscribed to our podcast. That's where you get all the backstory.